Hey, you savages, and you trans and queer people also. It's Greg Medford from Medford Knife and MKT USA. How's it going? I like to be really inclusive. Gays and bis, you too. I know a lot of gay people buy my knives, and I love having you as customers. It's interesting, we do these little things on social media where we say, send us a picture of you and your knife. It's different uses for the knives. And what I find is, if you ever hang out with somebody whose wife is an emergency room nurse, they always have these amazing stories of things that happen in emergency rooms, like 2:30 in the morning on Friday and Saturday night. That's kind of like having a lot of gay customers when they send pictures of their knives at you. It's like the stuff that can happen is unbelievable. So I want to thank all of our gay supporters and our trans supporters for the way we see our knives being employed out there in the world. It's just wonderful. So Medford Knife and Tool, LGBTQ friendly as always. And I believe Smoky Mountain Knife Works is as well. They're having in October, they're having their fall festival. It's trans friendly, you should know. Out there in Tennessee. There's probably a lot of trans in Tennessee doing the knife and gun thing. Anyway, we've got some very cool knives headed out their way. I hope you like them. They're mostly sunsetted items, which is kind of fun. They're not in our main lineup anymore, but they were ordered when they were still in the lineup, and now they're getting some delivery on them. So for those of you who have been waiting for some of these products, wanting some of them, hoping to see them again, maybe you always wish you picked one up and they weren't no longer available by the time you scratched together a few shekels. Now you can. The Praetorian T over here, starting on your left. You can see we've got 4 Praetorian T set up here with anodizing and laser, some flame treatment, blacked out with gold accents. Lovely tumbled with ano. Just a really sexy little lineup of these 4 Praetorians. Now, this is actually, this has multiple uses you wouldn't normally think of. For instance, like, let's say you get sentenced to some prison time. This is a knife you could put right up your ass. Like, you could probably put it right up your ass and hide it for a while, get through all of the searching and whatnot. You have to get up there a little far, but then you'd be like the king of cell block B with one of these. It's small, it's a little knobby, might hurt a little bit. I suggest appropriate amount of lubrication on these knives at all time. Praetorian is a wonderful knife though, but it is currently out of the lineup. Isn't that right, Lindsay?
That's correct.
So and also for you girls who wear the appropriate low-rise jean with little tiny short pockets, that knife doesn't bottom out in your pocket. It doesn't hit the end. It goes all the way in the pocket. You don't have it sticking in, it's kind of poking up a little bit. Down in the pocket. You notice how girls have these short pockets? You guys might not notice this because you just stare at girls. Me, I don't objectify them so much. I like to arm them. So I like to arm the women around, give them knives. Cutlery, and that long knife kind of bottoms out about halfway in. Some of you are used to that more than others. So back down on the knives, please. So we've got a really cool Second Amendment slim midi. Praetorian slim, I'm sorry. And this lovely tumbled finish. Just got a great sound and feel. Super cool little knife. I mean, look at the difference in thicknesses when you look at 3/16 and 1/8 inch compared to all 1/8 inch. This is all 3 1/8 inch slabs as opposed to 1/8 inch 3/16s. Pretty sexy. All right, we got a couple of Nosferatu flippers with a big sheep's foot blade on here. Tumbled blue and bronze with a button lock. Just a lovely knife. Flips like a machine gun, locks like a bank vault. Flips like a machine gun, locks like a bank vault. The way a knife's supposed to be. This is what happens when you get a knife maker and looking at everything. Oh, that's right. Lovely. That is super satisfying. All tumbled. Just the way it's supposed to be. And one of my favorites, integral aluminum 60L, 6061 T6 aluminum integral backstrap M48. Got the M48 tank tread on it. General Patton's rank, made in the USA. It's got Willie on it on the clip, PVD clip, blackout hardware and contrast. I don't know, you can't see it on this side. It's got the Magnus grind the way I want it, a little bit bigger, a little bit sexier than the original version. Just an awesome knife. Flips like a machine gun, locks like a bank vault. My favorite. So don't forget, Smoky Mountain Knife Works, you guys. They're out in Tennessee. smkw.com. smkw.com. Smoky Mountain Knife Works. You probably already know about them. They're one of the big players in the business. They move a lot of knives. It's like a department store. It's a Bergdorf's Goodman. It's an FAO Schwartz for you New Yorkers for knives. And I'm pretty sure they're LGBTQ and trans friendly. They have their big October seasonal fest out there, their fall festival where they are, I don't know, we might even be there this year, I don't know, but we're going to surprise you. We don't have an announcement to make about that yet. But what a great company, and family-owned company, multi-generational company, and they're just great fun to work with. They're just good Americans, and they're out there hustling in our industry and doing a great job. I think they've probably served directly more people knives than just about anybody on the East Coast of the United States. So happy to be involved with them, happy to do business with them, and happy to have them supporting us and us supporting them. I think that's about it. Is there anything else I need to cover, Lindsay?
I think you got it.
Listen, so a big pink ribbon out to the trans community and the gays. We're happy to have you in the knife business. Let me know if there's anything specific you need. And we'll see if we can accommodate, make something cool. We haven't made an LGBTQ knife per se yet, because you're just actually normal human beings who can use knives. But if there is some really cool LGBTQ knife we can make, let me know and I'll make it. Maybe what we should do, let's do like a rainbow knife. What do you think? Can you be in charge of making that happen? We're gonna do a rainbow knife. It's gonna be a super gay knife, like really, really super gay inside. It'll so gay when you open it up, glitter's gonna squirt out. It'll be fantastic. All right. Greg Medford from Medford Knife and MKT USA. Thanks for stopping in for a little fun. And for everybody out there, I'm just saying hi and little lighthearted fun for us all. Look, I'm not poking fun at anybody. We'd love to, I've got a couple lesbians. There's some of my favorite. I have a couple lesbians who always message me. Like, I was going to do a lesbian voice and it was going to sound like a trucker, so I'm just not going to do that because it's so stereotypical. But I have these lesbians that reach out to me, and they're always like, Greg, I approve of what you said, or other times they're like, Greg, that wasn't as sensitive, but I like you, so it's okay. Or they give me alternate ways of saying stuff. I have a couple of lesbians, and I have one gay guy, and they always send me emails whenever I mention their communities in my videos, so shout out to them. I'm out.